Well, the Manchester United takeover has really taken another twist as Elon Musk, one of the richest people in the world, is considering a United full takeover. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share, guys. Rokan David is my name, and obviously do the needful. And if you're watching us for the very first time, go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Now today has really been a very good day. Second video coming in through. That means we are left with one. But after Elon Musk being talked about, the Qataris are also planning to make their first bid to show their concrete interest of taking over Manchester United, as Premier League teams have really bought a thought to see to it that VAR should be run by AIs or computers only, not humans, because of what happened over the weekend. So obviously on Thursday we are playing Barcelona. I really brought you a story of Sabitzer, and I gave you a reason as to why he's not going to be part of the game of United versus Barcelona down in Catalonia, but the game at Old Trafford, he's really going to be part of it. Now, Elon Musk is the talk about town, and very many stories have been reeling to him. And I think it comes in at a very perfect time because United has given a deadline up to Friday, and we want to see whether Elon Musk will have put his submission to see to it that he really shows concrete interest in taking over Manchester United. But this guy who broke the story, known as Mike Keegan, I think works for the Daily Mail, he's the one who broke the story about the Qataris and very many other things expected, and what terms and conditions have been set by the Glazers to take over Manchester United. He has gone ahead and told us that dozens have expressed an interest in buying Manchester United and signed confidentiality agreements allowing them to gain access to the data room. Among those are a number of parties from Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia, as I told you, that they are really into this. They want to rival the Qataris, and that came in through before the interest or the monetization of one of the richest men in the world, Elon Musk, has just appeared. But it shows you that Saudi Arabia are really showing interest, and they're having two parties that really want to take over Manchester United in the next 1 or 2 months from now. So as it stands, Saudi Arabia is in. They've signed confidentiality documents to see to it that they take over the club of Manchester United and access the data and weigh in how much they should pay for the club of Manchester United, and obviously let the world know how good it is and how happy it is to always be attached or affiliated to Manchester United by being its owner that has bought it privately. Now, after that, the Saudis are really in. Then we got a story coming in from Mike Keegan, and of no doubt, you can't turn him down. He is leading the race of giving us stories about who is interested, who is monitoring, who is planning a bid, and who is bringing in what. Looks like he's the center stage of really getting first-hand information as far as the United takeover is concerned. And he broke the story of Elon Musk, one of the richest men in the world, and it read that, according to sources, Elon Musk is believed to be monitoring the situation closely and wondering if there is an opportunity at Old Trafford that he should not miss. Elon Musk is believed to be interested in making a 4.5 billion bid move to buy Manchester United. And guess what? People were calling in for Elon Musk to buy Manchester United. The times we are into turmoil. I think that was at the beginning of the season, and Elon Musk went ahead and really confirmed to people that I support Manchester United and I'm monitoring the situation. By that time, he just left it on Twitter, and that died a natural death. This time around, it's Mike Keegan. You know him very well. He is a sports news correspondent for Mail Sport, and that is the guy breaking the story of Elon Musk, and he will be remembered for breaking the story of United getting all picking interest in selling the club and who are really in to take over the club of Manchester United. So take this information with huge concern, because the person really letting us to knowing this is really close to this deal and knows how and when this takeover is really going to happen. So Elon Musk is one of the richest men in the world, and trying to make a 4.5 billion bid to take over Manchester United really spices up the takeover to the next level. Remember, I brought you a story, I think it was yesterday, when the Saudis were into for rivals, and it's been confirmed at the beginning of the story that they've signed confidentiality agreements. Now, what brings Elon Musk into this? Elon Musk has lots of businesses, and secondly, none of those businesses has a following like that of Manchester United. That is it. He's into robots, electric cars, manufacturing. He owns Twitter, and very many other things that he does. That is Elon Musk. He's one of the richest men in the world. But would you like a club of Manchester United to be taken by one of the richest men in the world? I trust yes. And secondly, I believe every rich man on this world, if at all is having elite financial advisors who know what the game of football is all about, you would love to see your team. You would like to see your big boss or rich man own Manchester United because of what it comes with. United is trading around its 1 billion following it has all over the world, and that has blown out very many people. You see, look at Ronaldo only. Ronaldo is having 500 million followers on Instagram, but for him to post or advertise anything for you, have to pay him $1 million. Now, if at all you're having Manchester United, you won't need to go all out and really make such purchases, all such commitments, and really dishing out your money. If you buy Manchester United, you'll find out that these players of Manchester United will always don in your merchandise with the name of your companies in there for you, and obviously you will become more famous because these rich people, if you look at the business they are doing, they want to become famous, and it's all about marketing and tourism. So Elon Musk, rich man in the world, one of the richest men in the world, coming in for Manchester United is really something great, and we're waiting to see how it's going to pan out. But I 100% believe that Elon Musk is well informed about Manchester United, and he would love to see him take over Manchester United. With a 4.5 billion bid, I think he is really making the Glazers excited. His coming in through is really going to excite us. But we wait and see the spokesperson of Elon Musk and his companies, whether he's going to go ahead and really approve this, because you remember when Apple was really linked to the takeover of Manchester United, the owner, I think the spokesperson of Apple, came out on Twitter and said Apple is nowhere nearing an interest or registering an interest to take over Manchester United, and Elon Musk and his other businesses will really have to come out and really put out something concrete, I think, very soon. And if at all they don't, that means it's really true. If they put out an objecting message, that means it was a lie. But according to the sources where it's coming in through, Elon Musk is interested and monitoring the situation of Manchester United, and he's considering to make a bid of 4.5 billion pounds to take over Manchester United. But as he's considering to make that bid, what are the Glazers thinking of the realistic evaluation of Manchester United? We are being told by Takeover of Sky Sports that the Glazer family are looking for at least a 5 billion sale for Manchester United. It's unknown whether the Qatari investors will stretch to that. They want to buy United but will not overpay for the club. So these Qataris are really trying to see to it that they take over Manchester United, but the Glazers are calling in for 5 billion pounds. And to me, I believe even if the Glazers get 6 billion pounds, United is really well worth that. We are way up there in the galaxy of the most supported clubs in the world. Look at how much companies pay. Look at how much companies pay for advertising their products. You get? When you look at your advertising budget, like CNN, just a 40-minute ad, I think it's worth like $1 million. So if you're a company, if you're a company like Qatar and you want to advertise more about your products, I think it's better to make that 5 billion pound bid and obviously take over Manchester United. But there is a rival of Elon Musk coming in through to see to it that he is considering to make a 4.5 billion pound bid, meaning that is just 500 million pounds away from reaching the realistic evaluation of the Glazers, and that really puts the Qataris into a tough situation that they might not see themselves really get out, because it's being said that investors linked to the Qatari royal family are set to make a bid that is by this week, and obviously then at the business is really a Bloomberg is really a very huge business-oriented newspaper and media outlet. They told us that the Qatari consortium is preparing to submit an initial bid for the English Premier League club by the end of the week. Qatari investors are set to make an offer for Manchester United in the coming days, people familiar with the matter have said. Now, this is where the Glazers are really smiling. They are smiling and they are really elated, because as it stands, they are really in a mood of getting money, because a bidding war of taking over Manchester United might really be reinstated anytime from now. If you hear Elon Musk, Saudis, after Saudis, then you hear about Sir Jim Ratcliffe, you hear about another consortium from America, then you hear about Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and very many others. Close to 20 people have signed the confidentiality agreement, meaning that the Qataris are really willing to make an offer, but they are not willing to overpay for the club of Manchester United, because the Glazers want close to 5 billion pounds. And in them wanting 5 billion pounds, they are really at a level of making the hugest sell in the sporting history as we speak right about now in the world of football. So that is what is happening about the United takeover. I thought that I was late bringing these stories, but a Qatari bid is incoming. Elon Musk is into the race now. You never know, by Friday he would have submitted something to say to it that he takes over Manchester United, and he wants himself to be in the news because he's been silent these days, and him being into the take of Manchester United really puts him into a very good position, and his share price might increase at the New York Stock Exchange around the world. That is Elon Musk for you. But Qataris serious, Saudis serious, Sir Jim Ratcliffe serious, American consortium serious, then Elon Musk has joined the queue, and let's wait and see how this is going to pan out, because it never stops to get interesting day in, day out. Now, VAR has been abysmal over the weekend. Not only over the weekend, but on very many occasions. We as United fans believe if Casemiro was sent off, then even another Crystal Palace player was supposed to be sent off. After that second of Casemiro, we call in for us to be given penalties, and they're not given to us on several occasions. So, VAR last weekend was really a fiasco, and they really did the worst. First and foremost, in the Chelsea game, supposed to be a penalty because that ball was got hold by the by the central defender of West Ham. We proceeded to the game of Arsenal. The first goal Arsenal conceded against Brentford, the players were offside like twice. After that, Brighton had scored a winner against Crystal Palace. It was not given green light, and VAR came in through and ruled it out. To an extent that the person operating the VAR room has been suspended from being part of the VAR officiators in the game of Liverpool and Everton going down today. And lastly, the game that was supposed to be officiated on Wednesday against Man City and Arsenal. It shows you how serious it's getting, and Howard Webb has constituted a committee to see to it that he meets all the referees, I think tomorrow on Tuesday, to discuss on why things are really going bad as far as these decisions of VAR are really concerned. Now, after all that, even United, it has been said that yesterday the goal that Weghorst really scored would have stood. It would have stood, but obviously VAR turned it out and ruled it out for being non-existent, and we saw ourselves score only 2 goals, yet we need to score very many goals to really increase on our goal difference, because I think right now goal difference has gone to 10. Now, The Time Sport has reported that a number of Premier League clubs are set to push for semi-automated offsides and use limb tracking technology to be brought in for next season after 2 costly VAR errors at the weekend. So, very many errors took place, as I've explained to you, but is this decision really great? To me, I believe if it's semi-automated, let's go with it, because these AIs will always stick to principles. Humans don't stick to principles. For the Arsenal game, it said that Lee Mason forgot to draw a line. Can you imagine? How do you forget to draw a line? Yet this is the order of the day. Because, you know, when you are checking for the possibility of an offside, you have to draw lines every time a ball makes movement in that journey to that goal, or in the journey that leads to that goal. So he didn't draw lines, and obviously it costed Arsenal. So as things stand, the Premier League teams are really trying to go on and really find themselves a solution. And I back them because I'm fed up of humans' inconsistency. VAR has been inconsistent for very many times. Some penalties given in other games are not given in other games. So I ask myself, what is their role that they play into this? They're just sabotagers. Let a semi-automated limb tracking technology be brought in here in the Premier League to see to it that teams are really safe. Because if Arsenal happens to lose out on the trophy, they'll come out and put their blame on VAR, not so? So your thoughts on Elon Musk considering taking over Manchester United, Qataris bid incoming, and Premier League clubs considering a semi-automated VAR method in the season that is coming of 2023-2024. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. I sign out for now. See you later. And I think we are left with one more story that is really coming in through in the next 2 or 3 hours here onto the United Matters channel. Guys, I sign out for now. See you later, my mates. May the Lord bless you abundantly. Ciao, ciao.